What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So it looks like Gennady Golovkin puts all the blame on Canelo Alvarez for their fight not happening. He did an interview with Sky Sports post Kell Brook knockout win, and the link is in the description in case you want to check out the print of the interview. And there's also a video of it as well. But this is what Golovkin had to say. Of course I want to fight with Canelo. There is talk every time. Everybody asks me, when will I fight Canelo? It's not my fault. It's his fault. I'm ready. I said, come on. Absolutely, Canelo's preventing the fight from happening. Of course I want to fight him. They also talked about the Billy Joe Saunders. I made a video about it as well. He posted to Instagram a couple of videos at this point, immediately after Kell Brook, and then he also did one on Tuesday, and he says, I want to fight Golovkin. And Triple G simply says, oh, he talks too much. But I'm ready for everybody. I'll fight Billy Joe Saunders. I think he's ready now. So my thoughts on it, I mean, let's just see it. These are all great fights. I did watch the HBO special, and it's apparent they're going through budget cuts because they did it was about a 14-minute road to Canelo versus Liam Smith, because they structured it just like a 24/7. They even had Liev Schreiber doing the narration. Link in the description in case you want to check it out or haven't seen it. But it was only 14 minutes, which is kind of, you want a little bit more. Especially, see, this is the thing that's tough with HBO situation, is certain fights like Sergio Martinez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. At that time, they did a face-off, and I believe a 24/7, and that was a fight that people really wanted to see. They wanted to see Chavez Jr. step up. There was a lot of people at that time picking Chavez Jr. and a lot of people picking Maravilla. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo Liam Smith is more so a fight where you got to explain to the public who this guy is, and it's harder to do that in one episode of a Road to Canelo Smith, which is only 14 minutes long, if you guys get my drift. Same thing with Pacquiao Bradley 3. They didn't even do one. They did another similar type of special. I understand budget cuts, but these are the fights you really should be doing those specials on, in my opinion, because they're a harder sell and you got to explain it. But anyway, in that episode, Canelo was talking about, and they do a pretty solid job of talking about Canelo Khan and how Triple G was in the ring, and they kind of depict that whole scenario about everybody wanted to see Canelo fight Triple G, and it didn't happen. And then Canelo kept it brief. He says basically the fight didn't happen because of negotiations. That's the only reason. So I don't know. People are gonna pick sides, but in this situation, it seems like it's more of Team Canelo. I agree with Triple G. Seems like more of Team Canelo's side that didn't want it. Because what possibly could have went on in negotiations? The only thing I could really think about from everything I've heard from both camps is possibly Triple G refusing to go down to 155. And he made it difficult because he did say he'll fight Floyd Mayweather at 154. They said they could fight anyone from 154 to 168. So it's kind of like whatever side you want to choose. There's little things that both camps have done to perhaps prevent the fight, but I think the Team Canelo side has been more the one stalling on this particular fight, more so than Triple G. So I just want to see a good fight. No more welterweights, 154 pounders, unless you're talking about Canelo, because Canelo was fighting at middleweight. His last 5 fights are technically middleweight, except for this Liam Smith fight, which hasn't happened yet at the time of recording this video. 155 to 160 is technically middleweight. He's clearly big. That's the other thing. If you watch the Road to Canelo versus Liam Smith, Canelo, they had him on the water aqua bag and heavy bag and stuff, and he looked big. So that's the fight people want to see. It's going to probably take the longest to happen. Billy Joe Saunders is calling him out. WBA mandated Triple G versus Jacobs. Chris Eubanks is doing the call out. So to me, those are the only people I want to even see Triple G fight next. One of those guys. Let me know what you think. Who is at fault for Triple G, Canelo not happening? Triple G's numbers came out. I did a video about that, the Kell Brook and Triple G numbers, and they were solid. I think it was 844,000 roughly. Clearly, Canelo is the A side. So maybe Triple G does have to negotiate certain things in Canelo's favor. I don't know. You guys let me know who is the holdup, who is to blame. Are they both to blame? Drop that in the comment section. Canelo versus Triple G is definitely a ready-made fight. People want to see it now. And the biggest thing is, I think a lot of the promoters and people are trying to stall things out and build it up. This will never be Mayweather versus Pacquiao. This is not even that type of fight. You got to look at it. Mayweather was undefeated. Canelo has a loss. Now Triple G is undefeated, but a lot of people question his resume. You know what I mean? No one was questioning Pacquiao's resume or his skill. You know what I mean? Pacquiao had a run where he was like damn near unstoppable for most people. You know what I mean? So they became each other's contemporaries. You can't makeshift this and like make your own Mayweather Pacquiao like circumstances. Everything in that fight played out how it was supposed to. You can't duplicate that. You have to let this ride, and that's like trying to reduplicate Thriller in Manila or something like that. You can't mimic Ali's presence, his charisma, and everything people felt about Foreman. You know what I mean? Like, you can't manufacture that. It was written like that. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's happening. A lot of people are getting greedy in boxing, and they're not picking the fights that they should be because they're like, oh, Floyd made all this money and he picked these people. He was picking opponents. But it's different because Floyd and Pacquiao, they were already established before they even got to the position where they can even select who they're going to fight next. You know what I mean? Before they became bosses in the sport. Now you got guys doing that who aren't even on that level, haven't even done a million pay-per-view buys by themselves, and they want to be shot callers. So I don't know. Boxing is tripping right now when it comes to that. But all I know is Mayweather Pacquiao, you can't reduplicate that success. Because if it was that easy, then people would have been did it. You know what I mean? With every fight, Triple G versus Lemieux would have been successful. Or Canelo versus Khan would have been that successful. So let me know what you think. Who's the holdup, Canelo, Triple G? Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.